ecstasies, chasing hope, chasing destiny. Life was heavy, the load was strong.
And we are live. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, our wonderful family, friends, audience, well wishers, everybody that is passing through our pages and liking, commenting, sharing. We are happy to be with you again. First and foremost, how are you doing? How was your weekend? I hope you have made a decision to live a better life this week. And here I am again with my wonderful team members who have decided to talk to our fellow immigrant women, our fellow diasporas, to bring good news to you, to tell you that you don't need to stay stuck. You deserve options, and we are bringing these options your way. Today is Monday, and we are back with a powerful discussion. And our topic today says how environment quietly affects your confidence and growth. Did you hear that? Sometimes environment is not only maybe the geographical location where you find yourself. Even people around you is a part of environment that can still affect your life either positively or negatively. So join us this evening. Let's discuss this topic. And like we always say, come to the comment section. Chat with us. Tell us where you are watching us from. Ask questions. We don't bite, but we will guide you with answers to your question.
Mhm.
And here are my sisters. I will give them the opportunity to introduce themselves. And this is the voice of Blessing Ilums, the sound of choice in action. I'm a Nigerian by birth, a Belgian by choice, and a digital owner by deliberate decision. So let me go far away, United States of America, which happens to be one of the countries, so a city or in the United States is one of the cities hosting the World Cup this year.
That's
Let's
right.
call on our beautiful sister Angela to say hi to you guys. And immediately she finished, please, our beautiful sister Salome follow suit so that we can just continue this panel discussion. Sister Angela, go on.
Hello, people. Happy Friday. And from the East Coast here in North America, I say happy belated and continuous Father's Day to all the hard-working fathers and the young men that will be fathers in the future. Happy Father's Day to you all, and welcome again, people, for your loyalty, for your always logging in whenever we come up or watching our video later just to learn about this our online digital business that we are calling out and reaching out, because they say when you have a good news, share it. And also said that many are called fear choosing. He that have ears, let them hear. My people from diaspora, Africans in diaspora, immigrants, we left motherland to come to our diaspora nation for greener pasture. This is it, my people. So before we dive into our topic today, this I still remain your humble lady, Angie Kocha, from originally from Nigeria and now residing in United States of America, New York to be precise for that matter. Yes, where the World Cup is and where the Knicks just won their World Cup too. You know, after how many years? 53 years or 23 years, they said they finally won it. This is a state, city that never sleeps, always win. If you don't make it in New York, you can make it anywhere. That's it. That's it. So, and I'm also a proud digital business owner. I'm a healthcare worker by profession and a proud digital business owner. I'm so excited about this winning happening in New York here. So I'm here tongue tied. So my people, jokes apart, this is it. Sit back, listen to what we have to tell you, which is what affects a lot of us, if not all human beings, environment, our society, how it affects us. And that's what they say, especially in North America. If you want the system to bring you up, the system will work with you. If you want the system to bring you down, it will work with you. It's the environment. So, having said that, now I'll wait until we dive into the main topic and we'll discuss it. So, for now, I'll pass it back over to my beloved sister in Belgium. This is the joy of the business. Sister Bear, Salome, take it up, my sister.
Oh, thank you so much, my amazing panelist, Angela. Our audience, how are you all doing? And thank you so much, Sister Blessing, for this great opportunity. I know by now we are all relaxing, enjoying the new week after huge celebration of Father's Day yesterday. I knew by now everyone were already, enjoying ourselves and thank God for the gift of life and the beautiful, wonderful husband God blessed us with. If you think like that, if you celebrated your husband, it's a wonderful thing to do. Keep on keeping it on. My name is still Salome Otisi. I'm a mother of beautiful 4 kids, originally from Nigeria, a healthcare worker by profession, and also a proud digital business owner. According to our topic today, my dear brother, we are not gonna miss this because this is common problem we all have. Be you in abroad or in Africa, wherever you are, your environment matters a lot. And remember, in your environment, if you say that you will succeed, around your environment, you can still succeed. It depends on your belief and how you handle yourself. Just sit back and listen to this panel discussion. I hope you will enjoy it. Thank you so much. Back to you, sis.
Okay, thank you, my wonderful people. So, our dear viewers and audience, your environment. Sometimes your environment is not your village people. Your environment is not the people around you. Your environment sometimes, the things, that you hear every day, the videos you watch might be your environment. The friends you keep might be your environment. The people you listen to. So all those things quietly determine whether you grow or you shrink. So together we will let us know how our environment are affecting our confidence and our growth. So to my wonderful panelists, let me throw this question. Can you share a time when you realized your environment was either building your confidence or quietly holding you back? Remember, viewers, our topic is how environment quietly affects your confidence and growth. So the first question I'm throwing to my wonderful panelists, because it's a panel discussion, we will do it gently, bringing in our views without confusing you. So follow us bomber to bomber. So my first question is, let me repeat it again. Looking back, can you share a time when you realize your environment was either building your confidence or quietly holding you back? That's the first set of the question. So who goes first? I see, yeah.
So, if I may, if Sister Salome is okay with you, Sister Salome, let me just
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna have
Again,
my time later.
like I said during the introduction, in North America here, especially in New York or North America in general, the system is part of the environment, and the system is a two-edged sword. If you go with it and use it wisely, it will lead you to your limit, if at all you have limit. But if you use it wrongly, that same system that helps somebody aspire high can also bring you down, even that the ants in the ground will reject you. So that is the two-edged word of this business. Now, how it affects me as a human, as a person. Like I said, I work in a healthcare organization, and in that healthcare place, we know, not only in other healthcare, everywhere, even in school, in churches, anywhere human being gathers, they say there's a saying that says, "Show me your friends, and I'll tell you who you are." Depending on who you attend to, who the friends are, they will help you raise up. And there's some people will be there, they will bring you down. And that either intentionally or unintentionally. People are very envious of one another. They will smile with you, but their heart is so far away from you. But you, as a person, need to deduce it and say, you know what, this is not my person. I'm not going to stay there. So this is why I learned a habit. And we all know we are Africans, we immigrants, we are very hardworking. I will say with hitting my chest, we are very, very, very hardworking. And this trait or this character in us always bring envy and unnecessary jealousy and conspiracy from people that are not from our end. I don't want to stereotype anyone, but we know what we're talking about. That once you're doing your work, you're doing it diligently, you find them, rather than them coming to learn from you, that's those that don't know it, they will conspire with other people and want to put you down. And if you know it and they are working with you, you'll be used to be doing the job, to be training people. But when you are request or aspire to take that position, they will tell you no. So this is the standard, double standard in life in general. So this is what I experienced in me in my own professional world. That is why I made it within my own head that any place I go to work, I always tell that as a story. The very day I sit in my desk and get myself acquainted with the environment, I put in my resignation letter and I file it. Because if I start seeing that kind of train them, you're good at the job, train them, but when I apply, you tell me no. Okay, if I'm not good for that position, but I would train somebody you bring from outside that are most qualified for and even have higher experience and educational background over. Because I am who I am, one, an immigrant, all of a sudden that is when they're going to know I'm an immigrant. That's when they're going to know I have an accent. That is when they're going to know, oh, she's from a wonderful skin color person. My intellect, you're not looking at it. My ability, the work, the positivity, the good thing that I've done is not being looked at. So your environment can mess you up. If you're in that position or any position and you don't have your supervisor or people in your environment to lift you up, it can dampen your heart and then bring down your growth. But if you're the type that has that you know yourself, I know you know that you have that confidence. Yeah, like I said, I have my resignation letter. Pull it out, resign,
So
and get off.
let me switch you so that you make us understand. You realize that your environment was holding you down. You recognize it. How did you recognize? Because some people would like to know how you have tell your story. It is long, but me now I have forgotten. Let's assume somebody is coming in now. How did you recognize that environment? What did you recognize, and what did you do about it? Can you
Yeah,
just
like
phrase
yeah,
it so that we understand?
yeah, like that. That was just I just said
Yeah,
initially. Maybe because I speak fast, I try to learn to
yeah,
speak slowly. It's like when you get there, given my professional background,
yeah.
always in the habit of whenever we are in a process. Hey, hi, Nevin. Thank you for joining us. Please stay tuned, put your question in, and we appreciate you. How I do what I come to understand or deduce is that I get hired, I get to the job. My philosophy is let's get the work done.
Okay.
Irrespective, everybody have their designation job, but if you are overworked or you are not meeting your tasks, we could assist you.
Yeah.
But if you try to make that an issue that every day we're assisting you, then I'm going to call you in. What's the problem? Why are you slow? Why are you not meeting up your quota? So in that process now, we're doing well, we're promoting, we're doing well. But when it comes to me as a person, given that I'm a program director, then you hear another position is that you apply, they tell you no, that they already find somebody. No problems.
Okay, wait. I understood that with your position in the company, you are training people. They bring people, new, fresh people, and you train them. And when there is a position for you to go higher, you apply for that position, you are denied, and the people that you have trained can even get that position.
Yes. Yeah, and that's what I said earlier, that when I come, I always put resignation letter before my probation is over. So once I see that toxic environment, I put in my paper, because you got to know your worth. You got to know your worth, and don't let somebody weigh you down.
Exactly. Okay, viewers, you have heard, she was only good for training people, and with people she train, we now go over her. So she be trainer, other people now reapers. And when she recognized it, she said, take your job, I go my way. Sister Salome, have you been in a similar situation? How did you realize such an environment, and what did you do?
Oh my gosh, sister, thank you so much for this question. Sister Angela, what's your experience? You're not the only one. As you can see, I was smiling when you were explaining it. Environment can make, it's like two sword. Yeah, thank you. You said it. It can make you to it can make you to be confident and know your worth, and also it can slightly or quietly affect you, not only you, your mental health as well. So what am I saying this? I have seen myself in a difficult situation that sometimes I ask myself, why do I end up here? How did everything just come up like this? And it's an environment that's difficult for me to separate myself. Mind you, environment is not only the country where you live. Environment can be at your workplace, like my sister said. Environment can be your best friends. You don't, meet every day, but you are like every day on WhatsApp chatting or internet, gisting how life and this and that. When you are there giving all the time out and you get nothing back, and mind you, the kind of discussion that goes on is part of it. If it is something that doesn't bring value, my dear, I have found myself in that kind of situation. At point, I said to myself, no, this is not what I want. I don't want to be in a toxic environment or toxic communication. I have to cut it. When I say cut it, I cut that conversation to make sure that it's not keep on going, because it's not what I want. I have to secure myself and my mental health. And the environment where I worked, exactly your experience, I got it sometimes. When someone train people, we are all the healthcare assistants and workers. What we know best is to train others, especially the Africans. When they teach us, we grab everything in details, even the ones the others overlooked, we did it well. So at a point that we are the one that be training others, it happens to me severally. After training, when there is a chance for a position, even if I did not go there straight ahead to apply for it, my own is that they called me and offered me the position. And at the same time, give me someone to train again. After training the person, the shift, I was on holiday, business was good, Christmas was good, let me go and visit my home. Before I will come back, the table has turned against me. And what was that telling me? I am the trainer, and the people that has the country are the reaper. So what do? Normally I have to be dramatized. I just called the two parties. I said, this, what you did is evil. It's not good. I make sure that I pull my heart the way I felt. Then I withdraw. The battle line draw. It's not to make problem. No, it's like, don't call me. I'm not available. Do I like my job? Yes. Do I like the system my job offers me? Yes. But you cannot use me again. I draw the line.
I
At a
think I
point,
think the story
Okay.
affects most all of,
Yeah.
I will not say all, but at least 3/4 of immigrants, because you hear
yes,
that there'll be a state if they don't even there's an indirect way they'll tell you, oh, your accent, oh, the way you talk
I
to
exactly.
people
I
is
wanted to
it,
come
it,
to
yes.
it's
that.
yeah, they will say it's
Or you
not
are too sweet.
it's yeah, or it's
The-
not what you say. There's a perception.
yeah.
It's not what
Or
you
you
say,
did
it's
not
how you say what
understand.
you say. The
Yeah.
perception is different. All those kind of dirty. But all the while, when you are doing well and your program is doing well, the company is rising well under you, is okay. But once you reach to do go a step higher in the organization, it becomes, oh, you have an accent. Oh, you
Yeah.
are very
No,
strict. Oh, you are
Sister
very
Angela,
this. Oh, you are very that. It is
at
not
my
the way
own
you
point,
talk.
yeah, sorry, at my own point, what they gave me as an excuse when even at that, I was not even trying that position to have the position again. But what they gave me as an excuse is that that I can speak, I can say everything others cannot say.
That
You
you're
know,
very
So
bold.
you are
Yes, that's
hard.
the thing.
both, yeah.
You are very
It's like
bold. You know,
some
very
things they want.
outspoken.
Yes, some things they wanted to be secret or they wanted to sweep under the carpet. No,
Eh,
white is white, black is black,
Um.
so that
Like I
everybody
said,
has.
that is the character
Yeah,
of immigrants, and I will call it a compliment. The same
No.
compliment I get.
Yeah,
Oh, you are
yes.
very bold.
Another
Oh,
thing they
you are
say
very
that
this
you know
thing.
too much. You know
Yeah,
too
you
You
know
know,
much.
too
You
much.
know,
you know my panelists.
you know
You're
They
too
said
much.
intimidating.
ọkwa mba na-ebe n'elu mba. You know,
Yeah.
yeah, from Sister Salo, I don't know, I have not been to United States of America, but here we are. When you are like that, America, you call it boldness, but here they call it so direct that you bente direct. Why? They feel that you being direct, you are hurting somebody's emotion. You are killing somebody
That
without
you're
a
not being
knife.
sensitive of the person. That's what they
Yeah,
say.
of the
It's not
person.
what you say,
So
but it's how
yeah,
you say it. That's what they say here.
and they bring it up as if you're bringing tension. They knew quite well that what you are saying is right. The opinion you are bringing is good, but just because of where you have grown and how you talk, they will like to go around the bush. They can take them 1,000 years to go around the bush to come to that point, but you just walk straight to the point. Now, oh yo.
Yeah, they want you to pacify them before you tell
So
them the truth. But
so that brings me now to our next question, because our time is running, ladies. You know, not everyone can immediately change where they live or work. So, what practical steps can someone take today to build a healthy environment that supports confidence and growth? Did you understand my question? We have what we have outlined here now. I think if you bring 10 persons, about 7 is affected, especially immigrants, diasporas. Now, not everybody can be able to change their environment immediately or change their work situation immediately. So my question now is, what are the practical steps that you can let somebody today that is listening to us, how they can build a healthier environment that will support their confidence and growth? No, remember, our topic is how environment quietly affects your confidence and growth. And what the panelists have already said, I think it resonates to a lot of us. So let's bring it down. My gentle women, what are the practical steps
Let me
somebody
just
that
say
is
this.
listening to us now can hear
Yeah.
to make this change?
Build a boundary between you. You like your job, like I do. Let them know the real you. Let them know when they cross their limit. Let them know what you can tolerate and what you cannot tolerate. That's what I did. What did that cost me? Stupid jokes. I don't laugh at stupid joke. That does not give any value for me. We can talk. I can give my opinion. When it's getting like mockery or whatever, no, straight ahead. I don't like this. Stop it there. Don't joke. Don't even mix up with them when they're doing like that. be on your own way. Find something. For me, what I do, the time that we are talking and doing this and doing that, I've just faced my window. Either I'm listening to my webinar, doing my business, make sure that I'm busy for what that has value for me. The environment, I cannot remove myself from it totally. It's like I'm there, I wasn't there. And when I face my own business, I don't listen to anything that is happening at my back.
Okay, that's very good. If I listen to her correctly, she is trying to tell us to protect our mindset from negativity, because it might not be easy for you to change your work or change your duty or change the place you are living, but you can form a wall, not being aggressive, not being unfriendly, but protect your mindset from negativity. Sister Angie, do you have more to add to this? Practical steps that we can, in a healthy way, build and support our confidence and growth, even in a toxic environment we cannot change immediately.
Yes, I guess in Belgium, you guys can say you can seclude yourself from your peers, but here, when you do it, they say you are arrogant, and that is where they even set you up the more. So, like I said, me personally, having been in this blessed nation over three and a half decades, I've had my share of work experience and characters of people. So that's why I said earlier when I first started talking that at my resumption of any job, I put in a resignation letter on the standby. So that if any person that comes that I know are trained or that I know in terms of qualification and in terms of experience and in terms of age, I'm way higher and better. But you want to look at me, you are not looking at my intellect. You say you want to look at my color, my personality, my accent. All of a sudden, it's becoming an issue because political issue. We want to bring this person over to run this place because this place is running too much. You go take the credit instead of that black woman. I tell you, okay, you take your word because I'm a very spiritual person and I look up and that is what my God tells me to do. He provides for me. So I'll just print it out, take, and I'm out of it. And as God in His infinite mercy always do it for me, the next place I go is always higher from my previous one. But I just deduce, I say, you know what? There's nothing as good as having your own business where you run on your own. That nobody will tell you nonsense. You run your business, and this is why we come every time to tell you guys, our audience. Yes, it's good to do the traditional employment job, but there's nothing as good as yours. But for you to pacify the foolishness and be tolerating nothing in the nonsense that you are getting from your place of job because you want to live a greener pasture, because you want to pay your bills, but meanwhile your mental state is being compromised because whatever you're going through there is affecting you. And that's why you take the anger home to your spouse, to your children, because you cannot challenge them at work because you know when you challenge them, they're going to fire you or you're going to resign. My people, this world is a world of freedom. It's just unfortunate that man that God says should take care of every other thing that He has created, turn around to leave the things that God has created and be training them and be controlling man. That is where we are today. But thank God for this business. This business gives you the autonomous power, true freedom, that you run it on your own terms, your own page, your own pace, and the yield, the income from it is your own determination. Like in my group, we always say the sky is the beginning. Can you imagine that? Even when you fly the plane, you still didn't touch the sky. The sky is still high. So if the sky is the beginning, why are you enslaving yourself? Why are you enslaving yourself? They say slavery is over, but the mental thing is what is worse than the chains and shackles in your hands and and your ankles. So, my people, this is where we come. We tell you all the time. Click on any of our website, check out this our business, and then emancipate yourself. Get your freedom, especially my Africans in diaspora. I'm sure 80 or 85% of you experience this what we're talking about. We know
Yeah.
when you are doing wonderfully well, all of a sudden they know you're an African, you have an accent, the way you talk, the way you do, but all the
Let
while when you're doing good, nobody acknowledges that. Get
Okay,
yourself a
sis,
business that gives you all.
I hear you. I hear you. Our audience are getting it, and we don't have to be worked up in what is happening, but we have to borrow sense, join our own, according to my people do say. Now to close this, because we are rounding our time for today. We hope you come back tomorrow, but let me leave you with this closing reflection. Imagine planting a healthy seed in a dry, rocky soil. No matter how good the seed is, it struggles to grow. Now, imagine planting the same seed in rich, fertile soil. It flourishes. So, we are very much the same. Sometimes it is not that we lack talent or potential, we simply need the right environment, one that encourages learning, growth, accountability, and possibility. My sister have said it all. If you are an immigrant, you are a diaspora, you are facing some of the things we are not, we did not, we only said maybe one or two things. There are a lot. Why not consider building something on the side you can call your own? I like what my sister Salome said. When it's not as if she's segregating herself from them, but she is protecting her mindset from that negativity. And what does she do at that time? Because she already have something. She already have something she is looking forward to. So when they are talking, doing their negative, she will just, tune her mind to listen to things that will make her reflect on her digital business she is growing. Do you understand that? That is what we are asking. You cannot pull yourself away from this Thursday, but you can tune your mind, channel that energy, thinking about how am I going to create my content. Sure, you turn their negativity into a content for your business. Think about that. Sorry. And she is able to do that because she already have a foundation. She have planted her seed on a soil that have manure. Stop planting your seed on a rocky, dry soil. It will not grow. Let me tell you, no matter how much you shine before this thing we are talking about, you will come back to square one. So we are coming back next on Wednesday to continue with this topic, because I see it have a lot of fruit in it and we would not like to eat it alone. So gather your people, call your brothers, call your sisters, tell them that there are women like you who are coming here to change your mind, that you don't need to remain stuck where you are. Click our comment there, or the pages you're seeing here, just copy and ask, how do I start? What do I do? And we will get back to you. Thank you so much and see you on Wednesday. Bye.
Bye bye.